Professor Roderick J. MacFahrquar here backstage at the watering hole, and here are two of my favorite people in wrestling, Angelo, Stefano, and Kujo. Kujo, you appear to be in a little pain here. I got to ask you, what were you thinking going in there and messing with Hayne during the match?
Hey! Let me tell you something, Professor. I've seen a lot of goofy-looking broads in Green Bay. I've seen a lot of goofy-looking broads in ACW, and I damn near made out with all of them at some point. But there's one, and she's the goofiest-looking broad I ever seen in my life, Kujo, that Mrs. Enya. Mrs. Enya? She's married?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think she's got, I don't know what her problem is.
So, are you in pain? Are you okay?
It doesn't look like I'm in pain!
No, of course not. That devil lock didn't hurt. I know it doesn't hurt.
Don't even bring up that silly little devil lock!
Okay, okay.
Let me ask you this. Hayne, where are you? How do you like your championship? Oh, that's right. You didn't win, did you? Oh, too bad. You think you can make it all better now? You can redeem yourself by putting your little hold on me. Well, it didn't work, did it? I'm still standing, and you're walking away without a belt. What do you think about it?
I think Enya totally wants to make out with me so bad she can't even believe it. Right, Professor?
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, sure. I can go along with that. That's not entirely within the realm of being unbelievable. No. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Fans, this following match is a loser leaves town match. The loser will never be allowed to wrestle in ACW again. Your referee, Matty Lardinois.
MPW's new official, Matty Lardinois, getting involved in this loser leaves town match. Straight from the
First, accompanied by Shifty and ODB from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 184.25 pounds, representing Midwest Pro Wrestling, Shawn Daivari.
Shawn Daivari getting ready to tangle with Mason Biggs. These two have history, Matt. The only way they could settle their differences. Loser leaves town. Loser no longer forever wrestles in ACW.
And one less member of MPW is always a good thing in All-Star Championship Wrestling. There you see Shifty. There you see OBD or OBG or whatever her name is. You care to speculate on those initials, Doug?
I prefer not to. Me and the professor will talk about it afterwards. I'll tell you what. It's always a 3 against 1 when MPW's involved, but now that they brought in their own referee and Matt Lardinois, it is going to be a
This loser leaves town match.
It changes the dynamic.
Accompanied by Shauna, weighing in at 222 pounds. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Mason Diggs.
Doug, it hasn't just been in ACW. These two men, Mason Diggs and MPW's cruiserweight specialist Shawn Daivari, have had a war of words. They've had battles for a better part of a year all across the Midwest. In ACW, we settle things once and for all. The lovely Shawn is out there with him, lending the moral support as Mason Diggs, a rapidly rising star in professional wrestling, ACW all across the Midwest, is here to put his career on the line, to put his pride in ACW on the line. I like Green Bay. Shifty's full of good.
All right, getting ready. Loser leave town tonight. Shawn Daivari, Mason Diggs.
Shawn Daivari, kind of the equivalent of ACW's Eric Hammer's, Doug. He's got a smaller frame, but he's very athletic, very cagey, and capable of a wide variety of maneuvers, of holds, of aerial offense in and out of the ring. And we've seen Mason Diggs improve rapidly.
There you go. That's what MPW's all about.
Almost avoided a train wreck there. Whoa! Shawn Daivari ducked under that big boot. Stunned, went to the mat. Matty Lardinois counting any. Matty Lardinois in his little polo clothes there, Doug, just stuns me. Time for chops from Mason Diggs. Here's a kid who is on the verge of becoming the senior official in ACW, a hell of a referee. He decided his education was more important. And
getting himself involved in the match.
Daivari comes off, big Hurricane Rana.
Mason Diggs is quick count.
A damn quick count of 2. Doug, we provided this kid the opportunity to go to college in Eau Claire for a year. We hadn't heard from him. We assumed he'd be back. Well, he's back all right. He's back kissing up to the Minnesota boys, and there you see Shifty, and there you see OBG, or whatever her name is, doing some damage on the outside of the ring. Come on, Shauna.
And Lardinois talks to the crowd, smiles to the crowd, and waves while MPW puts it to Mason Diggs.
Shauna's trying to fire up Mason right now. She knows what's on the line here. Mason shoots him in. Daivari reverses. Ducks at.
Oh, look, Shifty pulls the rope over, and that tumbles Mason Diggs to the ring. The floor.
And a convenient shifting of the eyes from Matty Lardinois. Matty Lardinois is having a conversation with no one in particular on the opposite side of the ring while Shifty does some dirty work on Mason Diggs.
Loser leave town, Mason Diggs. Tell you what, unless it evens up a little bit here. We'll go Tarantula.
He's setting him up. That tarantula maneuver, that is just deadly. And Matty Lardinois finally laying in a count. It's taken all damn day. Come on, Matty.
Taking his time, getting the 5 count in. So they can stretch out Mason Diggs. Quick count, kicking out at 2. Mason Diggs, might as well start packing your bags, Pally boy. You're not going to get a break tonight.
Maybe not count of 1, count of 2. And that count slowed up considerably, Doug.
Some shoulder inflammation now for Matt Lardinois.
Get him to a chiropractor. Mason Diggs takes the monkey flip, lands right on his tailbone. Count of 1, count. God. Mason Diggs has got to dig deep down and put away Shawn Daivari, regardless who's in or outside that ring. He ducks through, misses the big kick. Shawn Daivari thinks he's impressed, but he meets a super kick.
And he's got him down right now. And Mason Diggs has got to get himself up, try to get a pinning effort here.
Both men slow to get up after that collision. Shawn Daivari hits his feet first. Shawn is trying to fire up Mason, trying to fire up the watering hole. There goes Mason, exploding with those big right hands and a big chop. Shoots him in, hard elbow. Mason's in his groove right now, Doug. Shoots him in one more time. Up he goes, pancakes him. Setting him up, Gravedigger coming, that's shot.
This should be it. This should be it.
The Gravedigger's a 3.
Shifty just pulls him off.
And Matty Lardinois barely even noticed that one. If he didn't notice, he ignored it. Shifty paid for that. Now the chick's in the ring. Oh! Right down south. And that's it. That's all. Right in front of Matty Lardinois.
And Mason Diggs' career at ACW is over. And Shauna is in the ring now. And it's a little too late, sister.
Now Shauna makes it. This isn't over yet. Doug, I feel it coming. The chicks are getting it on. The chicks are getting it on. Shauna and MPW's woman going at it. Shifty, yeah, that's for her own good. Shauna's a fitness model. She's a fitness expert. She can tear her apart, but the real issue here, Doug, is Shawn Daivari gets the win. Mason Diggs will no longer see an All-Star Championship Wrestling, and he was a hot young talent.
Mason Diggs' career in ACW is over.
A very promising young man, and this is just a disgusting way for it to end. Shawn is in there trying to console him. Yeah, they're always proud of themselves. They screw over ACW any way they can. They're always proud of themselves. Mason and Shawn, a big hug there. Those two have been through a lot in ACW. They've risen up the ranks. You know, I don't know what the future holds, but I give all my respect and all my best wishes to that kid inside the ring and his lady. Mason Diggs, a hell of a competitor in ACW. I wish him nothing but the best.
Turn out the lights. It's all over for Mason Diggs.
More action on the way. TV title on the line. We've got six-man action coming up too. More MPW from All-Star Championship Wrestling.
I'm getting no respect nowadays. I'm sorry, our producer, Jason Jerry, okay, he's getting a little flighty, okay? He's getting a little you know, what, where was my Danish? Oh, dear God, it's Red Lightning. Hello, Red Lightning. Where have you been?
I've been all over the world on my victory tour. I've been to all the exotic places. I've been to Canada. I've been to Iowa. I've been to London. And I've been to...
Oh, you're not going to do that thing about Grandma's underpants on this show.
Why would I talk about my grandmother's underwear?
It's a dumb joke that a lot of people usually say sometimes.
Oh, so you mean it was... Oh, it was a joke. Okay.
Okay, no, skedaddle here, Jackson. We got an interview with Eric Hammers coming up, so.
Eric Hammers?
Yeah, Eric Hammers. He has the TV title right now.
He sucks. I could beat Eric Hammers.
You really could beat Eric Hammers. Is that a challenge?
Yeah, that's a challenge.
So you're gonna challenge Eric Hammers to a TV title match?
Whenever, wherever, baby, lightning's gonna strike. I'm gonna shave his head. I'm gonna beat him for the TV title. And then, oh yeah, baby, Red Lightning is gonna rock the house. I'm taking over his band. He's looking for nothing but a good time. How can I resist?
Hey, do you know Summer Wind? Do you know Summer Wind? Maybe he knows Summer Wind. I'd love it if Hammers would play that sometime.
Big six-man action right here on All-Star Championship Wrestling. Matt Byron Doug Kaufman as MPW hits the scene. Sheriff Johnny Emerald, apparently we caught him in the middle of breakfast, chowing down on that powdered donut. Out there at the former TV champion Shifty and their enforcer Black Stallion.
And MPW's already made their presence felt just a few minutes ago when Shifty, with some help from ODB, and Matty Lardinois ended the career in ACW of Mason Diggs.
Combined 780 pounds. Ruff, Ryder, Rashaan, Pimp Daddy, Rob Norwood, and Billy Hills.
It's a sociologist's dream come true, dog. Six-man tag team action, the Pimp Daddy, the Hillbilly, and the Ghetto Fighter from Gary, Indiana, Rough Rider Rashaan. I don't know who got the better end of that hat trade, dog, but they're styling no matter what.
And there's no livestock for Hillbilly Hills. That must be a big night. It is.
Skateboarding is not a climb, but buying your gear at a place called Mark should be. Surfin Bird on Main is now a hardcore sponsor of ACW Wrestling, specializing in some of the most hardcore pastimes out there. With snowboards, skateboards, streetboards, music, video games, and DVDs, Surfin Bird has been corrupting young minds since 1988. Surfin Bird is the supermarket for the youth at 1277 Main Street, Green Bay.
I'll tell you what, Doug, he's got a world of talent. Does Black Stallion with that hard shoulder tackle, but as does every member of MPW, a real bad attitude as Hillbilly Hills comes in to break that up.
And out of everybody in MPW, it's obvious Shifty's the brains behind the operation. But the guy who's probably the most lethal talent in there is Black Stallion. But Shifty says he can do it too, as he has a missile drop kick right into the chops of Rough Rider Rashaan.
Shifty, an extremely talented wrestler. I've seen this kid throughout the Midwest for 5-6 years now. He's got a wealth of talent, and he gets better with every match, every year in, as Sheriff Johnny Emerald takes over. 215 pounds from the Mall of America, enforcing a little law and order on the food court. Sinks in that front face lock.
This is the guy that the ACW team has to take advantage of.
There's a tag made to Norwood, but Jimmy Kennedy's holding back MPW. He's got to get Norwood out of the ring, unfortunately, and MPW set that up expertly.
And Jimmy Kennedy is sending Rob Norwood back. You have two former world champions on the ACW side, Norwood and Hillbilly Hills, and they can't get in the match.
Rough Riders being worn out by MPW. Wow! A lot of height on that power slam. Hillbilly interjects himself once again. Hillbilly, I'll tell you what, two mixed tag teams here. We've seen Norwood and Hills as of late make themselves a formidable tag team. Of course, in the past, Hills and Rashaan have been tagging up. Right now, they're combining their collective talents as this watering hole crowd is all the way behind Rough Rider Rashaan and ACW.
Shifty has him locked in a headlock, and he also leans on top to make Rough Rider Rashaan carry all that weight on his neck and shoulders.
Rough Rider fighting out, two elbows into the midsection, but he takes a knee. That's a big man to be sending down. When you get the air taken out of you with a knee, that does a lot of damage. That keeps you down for an extended period of time. And now Rough Rider's got to start fighting up all over again.
Rough Rider Rashaan almost out on his feet. He has been in the ring a long time against this MPW team of Sheriff Johnny Emerald, Black Stallion, and Shifty. There's a tag that's made, but Jimmy Kennedy doesn't see it again.
Jimmy Kennedy tied up again with the Black Stallion.
And it's going to send Hillbilly Hills out again.
Hillbilly Hills and Jimmy Kennedy having wars, but turn around, Jimmy. MPW is doing some serious damage to Rough Rider Rashaan. They are wearing this kid out.
I never liked this Kennedy as the referee. Oh!
What a double lariat. Both men are down, Stallion and Rough Rider Rashaan.
Mid-air collision, Matt.
Huge impact from both ends. And now Rough Rider Rashaan's got to fight over that corner. He's not far away. Looking for the tag. He gets it to Hillbilly Hills.
And he's waiting. As Sheriff Johnny Emerald comes at double clothesline.
Double clothesline from Hillbilly Hills. Sets him up with a body slam. One more time for good measure. The Hillbilly's feeling it right now.
Body slams each member of Team MPW.
That Hillbilly is 260 pounds of raw power, taking up all three members of MPW. Now sets up the Sheriff for a side suplex. Pin attempt there. There's Black Stallion to break it up.
And now we're going to get all six in it.
It's loose, Doug. It's breaking loose in the watering hole.
A brawl in the bar. Who can believe it?
ACW, MPW are feeling it. Jimmy Kennedy struggling to regain control. A futile effort as Norwood goes to the outside.
Norwood's out. Hills is out.
Leaving the Rough Rider to fight against Black Stallion. It's breaking loose all over the place, Doug. Wow! Rough Rider Rashaan, beautiful spinning kick.
Norwood sent it to the far ring, into the side guardrail. And macing! He just maced Hillbilly Hills, Sheriff Johnny Emerald. Mace in the eye of Hills.
I don't know if that's mace or pepper spray, whatever it is, it's had serious damage.
Both said Rough Rider Rashaan has a pin, but no referee.
Rough Rider has got Black Stallion on the outside, Shifty Norwood.
Come on, Kennedy!
Chaos inside and outside. There's the Sheriff again. Double axe handle. Someone needs to check on Hillbilly. Oh, wow. Shifty takes on the guardrail outside, but it's 2-on-1 inside the ring.
Jamie, get out here. Take over for your brother. Jimmy Kennedy sucks tonight.
Oh!
There's a match in the ring, Jimmy.
Big powerbomb. Huge powerbomb from the Black Stallion. Now Jimmy Kennedy makes it back in. Count of one, count of two. This sucks.
A miscarriage here at the watering hole.
The action went a little nuts inside, outside the ring. Jimmy Kennedy out distracted. Hillbilly Hills takes a face full of whatever substance that was that Sheriff Johnny Emerald sprayed out. And ACW for the second time tonight gets screwed over big time.
ACW's got to play as dirty as MPW does. Bottom line, nut it up and get the job done. MPW is doing the job to ACW.
Someone's got to mobilize the troops, Doug. Maybe it'll be you. Maybe it'll be Professor, whoever our new commissioner is, as long as it's not Stefano.
Oh, we got problems in the ring.
Rough Rider's not happy. Rough Rider taking out his frustrations on both Hills and Norwood. Rough Rider's upset.
He feels he got abandoned in the ring by his partners.
He's pouting right now, and Hills and Norwood don't do much to add to his mood.
Ryder and Shawn had a tough night in the ring, and Norwood and Hills both got taken out on the outside.
Hey, I feel his frustration. All of ACW is frustrated.
Attention wrestling fans, as you know, pro wrestling has never been hotter, and the opportunity to become part of this exciting industry has never been greater. If you have the dream and the desire, the ACW Dojo of Pain can help you become one of us. ACW's experienced instructors offer you the training and the knowledge to help you begin an exciting career in professional wrestling. The ACW Dojo of Pain is Wisconsin's #1 wrestling training facility, and it shows. If you are 18 or older and want to live your dream, call us today at 737-2610. That's 737-2610.
Hello there, nice head.
TV title action here on All-Star Championship Wrestling. And the monster has been unleashed. Doug Dorkenstein has returned to the watering hole. Red Lightning, in all his stupid glory, has returned to ACW.
Why do I have to search the call? 1-800-CALL-ATT. Somebody shoot me before I do it again.
Right down the middle. This guy is a half-head de jure.
From the Dojo of Pain, at 171 pounds, he is your ACW television champion, Straight Edge, Eric Hammer!
And Exhibit B, Doug, the complete and utter opposite of Red Lightning. A focus, a determined, an overachiever. Straight Edge Eric Hammer, the proud representative of All-Star Championship Wrestling TV. And yes, Red Lightning has been on a winning streak as of late. We haven't seen him in a while. He's been on his world tour. But the oddest thing here, Doug, is that Red Lightning has challenged Eric Hammer to a hair match tonight.
Well, that tells you how goofy this doofus is.
He looks like Jesus Christ with Down syndrome, Doug.
I mean, take a look. It's a hair match, but look at Hammers. That tells you what a dope he is.
And he's just giggling, cackling, chortling in all his mindless glory. Straight Edge Eric Hammer's more than willing to put up the TV title against this chump stain, for lack of a better term. And there are plenty of terms for Red Lightning, some of which law enforcement officials might be able to tell you. As Red Lightning starts off, reversal by Eric Hammers. Red Lightning goes up. Nice agility by Red. Hasn't lost a step since we've seen him last. Takes him up. Reversal by Eric Hammers. Reversal suplex. Nice reverse DDT.
Remember that night when he sat in with us for an entire show? And finally, Kujo got sick of listening to him back, came out and took care of business. I think I became one of Kujo's best buddies at that point,
Doug,
because he just rescued us.
Doug, that 30 minutes seemed like an eternity. It seemed like 4 or 5 hours.
The Red Lightning with an aggressiveness we haven't seen very often from him. As Eric Hammer's on the ground outside and puts him off the guardrail.
He's full of fire, that Red Lightning, and we're not just talking about his hair.
Oh, he gets a chair.
Dork just gave Red Lightning a chair.
Oh!
For all the good that did.
And now the guy doesn't have a chair.
That'll learn you. That'll teach you to give your chair to Red Lightning of all the people in the world.
Eric Hammers has control of the chair now. And Red Lightning is down on his knees. Now he battles up, but he wants to throw the blow. He can't. Has his head bounced off the ring.
That can only help Red Lightning. Might scramble those 8 or 9 living brain cells that still reside within him, as Eric Hammer's just getting vicious now. Eric Hammers sets them up. He set them up.
Oh.
Nice Pescado, while Red Lightning was seated in that chair.
Now that will hurt.
That was not the rest and relaxation that Red Lightning was counting on.
And the guy got the chair back, so life is good, huh?
For everyone but Red Lightning, count of 2.
Here comes the chair to this side.
Oh.
The chair has been destroyed.
The chair has been disposed of, but Red Lightning all of a sudden fires up once again. I don't know where he gets these sudden bursts of offense. I don't know if it's Tourette's syndrome or what's coursing through his veins. But Red Lightning taking over on Eric Hammers, scooping a slam. We've seen Red Lightning go to the top before with marginal success.
And I think that margin of success got narrow right now. Straight Edge is up on his feet. But he hits the missile drop kick right off the top of Eric Hammer's head.
Right in the forehead. That got Eric Hammer's flush. Maximum impact. Red Lightning already wants his belt. You got to pin him first, Toothless. Got it, too.
Hey, give the Dork his due right now because he's taking it to Straight Edge Eric Hammers for the most part.
Hammer's fighting back. With some clothesline. Eric Hammer's just planting him in the chop to the right. There's a big drop kick. Doug, look to your left.
Oh, here we go.
Here they coming.
Here comes MPW again.
MPW had the score to settle with Eric Hammers since he took that TV title away from Shifty.
You know, whoever becomes commissioner has got to step forward here and shut this down because they're out here, and you know they're not out just to watch the match.
Look out for Hammer.
Oh, Shifty's in the ring.
Oh, bro. It's over. Yeah, Jason in the ring calls for the bell, but it's 4-on-1 right now as Red Lightning is absolutely no help against MPW.
And Red Lightning is getting taken apart now by MPW. Red Lightning tossed over the top rope.
Disposed of. And now it's 4-on-1 on Eric Hammers. ACW's got to start dealing with this, and they got to start dealing with it right now, Doug. Here comes Loker.
Loker's in.
Loker.
We said it last week. He means business for anybody and everybody.
Dino Bambino.
Dino's here. Dino's here. Kamikaze's in the ring.
It's on, Doug. It's finally on.
Anyway, boys.
ACW's taking care of business.
Not in this house. The house that ACW built.
Whoa! Loker caught Hammers with an elbow there.
Loker just gave an elbow to the back of the head of Eric Hammers.
Well, Loker couldn't possibly see who that was. Hammers is pissed.
So's Loker.
Eric Hammers. What the hell?
Shook his
hell
hand
is that
and
about?
in the back, and now he hits
And
Dino.
now he shuts Dino. They all want a piece of Loker.
We were talking about Loker's attitude. He's been screwed a couple of times the last few months, and he is PO'd against everybody.
Loker is an island to himself. This is not the time for this. ACW cannot afford this. Just when MPW is what they gotta calm down. Come on. Kamikaze and Loker on another. ACW's divided right now.
Yeah, Loker tells Kamikaze he's okay now. Loker poses for the camera.
What has gotten into his head?
He's young, he's big, he's strong, and he wants his day in the sun. He feels he's had it screwed away from him. Loker is one angry man.